Did you learn about environmental sustainability in high school?
Yes, in year 7 we had a class project to design the most sustainable house. It taught us different building techniques to make a house more sustainable, including like insulation, glazing of windows, which direction to face a house in. It was really interesting for me because it was a perspective of sustainability that I'd never even considered before, besides sort of the recycling and that we've been taught through primary school. So it was a big step up in sort of the possibilities that you can go with sustainability.
Do you think it's important to teach and learn about environmental sustainability in schools?
Yeah, I think it really is, because so much of the future of the world is going to depend on how we affect the environment. I think for students not to be taught about it as early as possible is really naive, and it's just leading to danger. I did find it interesting as a subject, and I think that practical subjects like that, where students can immediately see what effect their knowledge is going to have, also is more intriguing to students, and it will get their attention as well.
How are you sustainable in your everyday life?
In my household, we all recycle everything that we can. We have a compost bin, which we then use for gardening. When we mow the lawn, the grass cuttings from that are also used as compost on our garden. We catch water in our showers in buckets and then use it to water the plants. And I suppose just a sort of general desire to be sustainable.
What did you learn about sustainability when you were in school?
I'm old enough, so when I was in school, sustainability was not a term. So I did not really learn anything about sustainability or even environmental education in school. I grew up in Bombay, which is a very urban, concretized city. Didn't really have a lot of nature experiences or formal environmental experiences.
Do you think education for sustainability is important?
I think it's crucial. And that's what I try to teach. I mean, all my teaching is around education for sustainability and environmental education. I think this is our way of preparing the future generation, whether it is the teachers here at Monash or the children in school, to have a better planet.
What are you trying to achieve at Monash in terms of sustainability?
Very broadly, I'm trying to bring about a slow but assured change through my teaching. So Monash is one of the leading universities in the world when it comes to sustainability. We are now embedding sustainability in all our courses across all faculties. We're doing a lot university-wise. In my own teaching, I try to bring about that transformation in my students. So I do a lot of experiential, hands-on teaching where students get to experience the environment, and in doing so they get to learn and love the environment. And that probably will help them understand why they need to take care of the environment.
What do you think nature is?
Grass and animals. Well, nature's something that's just not human-made. It just comes naturally, and like plants and things like that.
Plants and animals.
What do you learn about sustainability at your school?
Well, we have a veggie garden, and we're doing projects at school now about the environment, what's changed it over the years. Well, I've learnt that there's lots of greenhouse gases that are affecting the earth, and litter and pollution. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get invited to this thing and you go off on a bus to a place where you got to build things environmentally. On the first day we designed a train station, and now we built it out of just cardboard and everything like that.
Do you know what recycling is?
Yes, recycling is some objects that can be reused again. You put it into a box, and when a different, like not the rubbish truck, but a recycling truck comes around, and then it gets reused again. Like glass bottles get melted again, and paper gets recycled, and yeah.
So do you know why we recycle?
because if we don't, we'll just keep using sand for glass and we'll just keep cutting down trees for paper, and there's just going to be so many trees wasted and there'll be no forests left on the earth.
Recycling things like paper and cardboard and stuff that like metal and stuff. Because otherwise there'll be rubbish everywhere.
Do you think we're looking after our environment?
In the whole earth.
Yeah.
Not really, because people just keep using cars and everything, and it just keeps polluting the earth with greenhouse gases, and people don't really care about rubbish. They just chuck it on the ground and it just keeps polluting our earth and animals.